Boarding our next bus back to KL this morning. Bella's packing our bags in there. On the bus we go. Hopefully this bus has seatbelts.
So we had a fun evening last night exploring Tanarata and getting dinner, and then headed back to our place in Brinchang and watched a movie about a plane crash, which was appropriate for preparing for our flight tomorrow.
The movie was Sully, which happened to be a DVD the guy had in his house in the Airbnb, so it was fun to watch.
Yeah, it's a good movie. And now we're on the bus heading back to KL, just kind of planning our rest of the trip right now. We're flying down the mountain. The bus driver just passed out barf bags. And you can see why. We're happy we're up in the front. There's some dogs.
So we decided to go to Little India per Aunt Deborah's suggestion, and the food does not disappoint. They had an Indian buffet that you put on this banana leaf thing, and the food is just like so good.
So delicious. And it was only 12 ringgit, which is like $3 for both of us. It's almost sad.
And we got ice cold water. Crazy. Made it out to Tiniwangsa Lake Park, where our guidebook said there was a beautiful view of the skyline, and the guidebook was correct. It's really beautiful. So here we are pedaling around Tiniwangsa Lake. We rented a tandem. Tandem's so small that I really can't pedal, so Ella's doing all the work and I'm just steering up front. I'm actually doing a really poor job, partly because I'm filming while I steer, but just kidding.
You have one job!
2 jobs, to steer and to film.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm sure all the Malaysians think I'm like a terrible husband letting my wife just pedal me all the way around the lake, but that's what you gotta do when you're tall. Anyway, see ya.
He never misses an opportunity to play tennis.
So on the bike, we ran across some tennis courts. I got to get off the bike and play tennis for a little bit with a couple guys. It's kind of fun. Made it around the lake, and now we're headed over to the towers to get some dinner.
So we're eating some roti canai and roti tisu. Roti canai is a little bit savory and the roti tisu is really sweet.
Roti tisu is so good. Eating breakfast on our last day, we got our coffee, waiting for our eggs and stuff. We're looking out over the city and you can see all these are they hang gliders?
Yeah.
Hang gliding all over the city right now. It's super cool. Makes me wish. It's probably really dangerous. I don't know if it's showing up in the video, is it?
Yeah, you kind of see it. There's a bunch of them. Maybe 10.
In and out.
Oh, there's some over here too. See, there's so many of them. Next stop on our bucket list.
Hey. Okay, so I'm going to show you this photo shoot that's taking place on the top of our building. So prepare yourself. It's a couple posing with wine, sitting on an inflatable flamingo in front of the skyline. So funny.
Huh?
Oh, it literally hurts from holding that backpack.
So it's 4:30 in the afternoon. We're sitting outside at Starbucks waiting for the Wi-Fi to connect, hoping that we can find out information about what to do this afternoon. Our flight doesn't leave till 9:30, and well, we could just head to the airport now. That would be not in par with the rest of our trip. So we like to cut things close.
Yeah.
What else can we do with our time? So we are on the plane headed back to Philly. First Doha.
It's 9 p.m. Our goal is to stay awake in this flight so we can sleep in the next flight.
My goal is just sleep the whole time, all 24 hours.
My goal is to start a movie marathon.
So we're flying to Doha and then Philly. We got to the airport like, what, 3 hours early or something, and it basically took the whole time to get onto the plane. So good thing we were out of our norm and came early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big news once we got on the plane, thankfully, is that instead of being set up like 3 seats, 3 seats, 3 seats, it's 2 seats, 4 seats, 2 seats. So in other words, we get to sit by ourselves and not have a stranger next to us. Yay!
That's right.